My purse!
What's up? What's everybody doing? Oh goodness, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Today we're going to be playing Dragon Warrior. Also, it is the 29th, so at midnight tonight, if we're still up by then, the project changes will open for anybody who cares. It's been a month, believe it or not. The month kind of flew by for me, at least. But if you want to, you can change the project at the end of the day once 12 o'clock rolls over for me. For everybody who's curious, we do have an open hack, we have an open DLC. Mods and Revenge are occupied right now, and we're currently in the middle of an RPG stop, which is why we're playing Dragon Warrior 2. Dragon Warrior 2 so far has been pretty good, a lot of grinding, but that's what I expect from the franchise. It's just tons of grinding, and yeah, isometric companies start looking up. No, don't! No. Banned. Stupid. Dumb. Don't want any. Alright, where are we going? Dragon Warrior. I've been playing a lot of shooters. I have a video coming out about shooters, and it's been, oh, so loud! Why? It's been interesting. It's been interesting. Yeah, fuck isometric games. Isometric games are stupid, dude. The Immortal? Yeah, but the Immortal's slightly better, because you're just walking around. Like, I played Crystal Caves the other day, and that game pissed me off. Crystal Castles, whatever it's called. Not a big fan. But thou must. No, I don't, because this isn't the first game. Alright, here we go. We're with McShits and Ezga, going to, I think it was the Lake Castle, the Lake Cave. Damn, this game is really loud if that's the timbal. Got any wyvern? That's good, can carry. Nope. Alright, so the lake, if I remember right, is like up and to the left over here. We healed it all? I don't know. Time will tell. Edgar, why are you shit? What are you equipped with right now? He's got the magic knife, which is better than what he had before, and he's got a shield, brother. He's poo! Probably because he's a lower level than me, because this game doesn't believe in giving you similar levels for the characters you get, which is a huge pain in my ass. Trash. Yay. So we're exploring the lake cave. I don't know what that is. This is a lot of people. Holy shit. When you want to continue your game, the window's being read as well? What do you mean? Curse jingle? I'm not familiar with that. The red, I remember the red if you think you're gonna die. Think of going back to being a deputy too? Yeah? I love working in corrections. Would you be a correctional deputy? Jesus, I took one step. So, like, I'm fully qualified as a corrections officer now. I passed the state test, did the academy, everything. CS gas is okay, but OC spray, that's some bitch tits right there, man. That shit sucks. That was the worst day of my life. Someone was cursed in your part. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, heal us, Edgar. You're trash. Brother. No, and I went home and I took out my cayenne pepper because I didn't want to deal with it. It's like never again. Thank you. Brother, dude, I took 2 steps. Fuck off. I shouldn't have to use an item to lower my thing. Fuck getting tased? Yeah, I gotta get tased soon too. I have shotgun class tomorrow. Good, now you're poisoned. Trash. Why does McShits have to give it up, brother? Just get the other guy to do it, man! It's so stupid. Did I buy a Mossberg on the way home like I did? No, we shoot with Remington 870s. I gotta remember, we voted on supplemental... Yeah, I think we voted on supplemental maps. Jesus. Alright. Alright, we are using supplemental maps for this because Daddy doesn't like dealing with bullshit. So the Lake Cave, level 1 to A in the bottom left. Level 2, A to... Oh, this is a simple cave. We just gotta go to the bottom. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Magic Ant! Don't poop yourself in getting tased. I'm gonna take a dump before I get tased. No thanks. Is this not the way to go? Oh, I see. Oh, shit, dude. The encounters! Back in my day, we did this blind. Well, you also would draw a map, which is kind of what I'm doing. It's not like I'm not checking out every... It's only when I get lost. I'm trying to catch up with where I went last time. Oh, the healer. Heal me! $35's not bad. Why even bother with the... Esgar is such poo. I have weak genes. Weak genes. Oh man. This is gonna irritate me. You unlocked full map exploration, Octopath 2. Damn Fort calling him out. Calling who out? What did I say? I don't remember. I never remember what I say. I just let the thoughts kind of stumble out and fall. Tremendous blow! Esgar? No, Esgar's a bitch. Fuck that guy. Weak genes, bro. That's what I said, weak genes. He is! So, I don't know why they decided to, like, make you have the same... I don't know at what point they decided leveling up other people is a good idea. I think Final Fantasy probably did it first. But it's some bullshit that I gotta carry this dude's weight. It's frustrating. Here, eat a medical herb. Because you're too silly. One big rat. Nah, he's got weak genes. Also, I need to... Well, I guess we used one, so I have an open space now. What we need is all the way at the bottom down to the right. Through the caves of bullshit. The silver key, yeah, let's get out of here. Now the question is, where does the silver key go? There's so many doors! Is it a one-time use kind of key? Is it special? It's over here. Up his ass? Jeez. Cinepod. Good job. Of course, everything in this game is too expensive too, which is even better. Wing of the Wyvern. He can heal. Yay. Army ants. Damn. Esgar, why? Dude, you're one level below me and you're hitting. Whack. Oh, Jesus. Let's take out the big guys. Magicians are dangerous. They heal. Why am I doing so much damage and he's not? He's only level 7. The box art says it all about this game. Really? I can't see. Hold on. Seek allies for your quest. The vast journey lies ahead. Esgar does look like a little bitch, doesn't he? Look how badass McShits is. Yeah, McShits is pretty badass. Hey, I should probably heal. Fuck! Thank you. Hard pass. Use the item. Dude, why are they stacking on me right now? Fuck! It's the sound of a dead battery. I don't have a dildo in my mouth, I promise. Oh. Yeah, we should get out of here. Let's use the wing of the wyvern. Not you, though. But nothing happened? You can't use it in a thing? Why? Fuck! Means I gotta fight my way out of here. What's the point of the item? To make me not walk on land quicker? Come on, brother, seriously? Yay. No, I just went up the stairs. Why are you so mean? Now I'm asleep. Yeah, he's like the dude from Hacksaw Ridge. He's the Desmond Doss of RPGs, and I don't like it. Let me put on my fancy green suit. Healer's gotta go. Did he miss? Alright, I leveled up. Nice. Okay. How much money do I have? Not enough. Cool. Why is this game so mean when it comes to money? I will never understand. It was just as bad in the first one. And I can't speed this up because we haven't voted for it, nor am I gonna put it to a vote because I do enjoy the grind. But Jesus. I killed my first enemy, McShits! I did it! Proud of you, son. It used the item! Are you serious? Instead of saying, you can't use this item here, it just fucked me. Aren't you so cool? Some buffoonery afoot. Okay, we've done the lake cave. Now we need to go to Lake Wind. Cannock is 3, so we're going down to 2, which is Leftwind, where they actually have, you know, stuff. Yeah, but, like, common sense would dictate that if you can't use an item, just tell me I can't fucking use it.
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means
No!
of production today.
Stop being commies. This is a good song. I just want equipment. There we go. Can we use the silver key here? What's this? What's a lottery ticket? Hello? Alright, I need to find my little notebook so I can write down what we're actually, what we have, what we're equipped with.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, it's a good song. Alright, I grabbed like 30 pins, put them on my desk, and they're not here anymore. Why? Did the children really come and steal all of my pins? I had like 40 on my desk! What the fuck?
Emotional damage.
Jesus! There's like 30 of them! Why? Can't have nothing nice in this house. Alright, McShits. I should really do this in pencil, shouldn't I? Do I have a pencil that works? I bet they used all the lead in this and put it back. No, they didn't? Isn't that magical? Alright. So I need to, we're going to open up a tab for armor, we're going to open up a tab for weapons. We need to see exactly what we're equipped with and what actually works for us. Welcome to kids, it's true. That's the kind of monsters that they are. So what does he have right now? Let's see what we got. Alright, so McShits has a weapon, he has armor, he has a shield, and I'm assuming there's an option for a helmet because there's a fourth line, right? So right now my weapon is the chain sickle. We have the leather armor, leather shield, and then what does he have? Esgar. Esgar, W-A-S-H. His weapon is the magic knife. He's got leather armor. And he's got a leather shield. Alright, so the best weapon we can get right now is the chain sickle. So we'll buy that, and we'll give it to Eska. And we'll equip that. And we'll go sell the little magic knife. It's not worth that much, bro. Alright, we don't need the club. The club is like the worst weapon in the game. Actually, it's the bamboo stick. That's what we start with. The inventory management in this game blows, by the way. Do we have enough money? No, we don't. So ideally, it would be good to buy chainmail and the leather shield. Or a helmet of some kind, but that's not an option here. Alright, the best thing we can do with the silver key now is we can go around and unlock doors that we couldn't previously unlock. An extra lottery ticket. Oh! So we just get a lottery ticket from, like, buying shit? Will you move so I can gamble? What's the matter with you? Come on! Get out! Oh my god. Biggest pet peeve ever. This shit right here. Move! Oh, Lord! Okay. This isn't lottery, this is slots. That's so inconsistent! That is so fucking rigged. It is so rigged. Get out of the door, man. Get out of that door. No, I was testing something, right? I was testing it to see if there's a consistency with how long it'll spin after I hit the button. There is none. It's fucking rigged. Now I will never gamble in this game. Congratulations, Enix. You fucking played yourself. Let's go up here and see if there's any silver keys to unlock. Or my bad, Chunsoft. Whoever designed this. Medical herb. What a treat. I don't think it's weed. It's probably like aloe vera or something. Non-stop fights, man. Just so many fights. Just let me play the game. Let me explore the world. Oh, so we need to do just a regular save. I mean, I need the experience. We're not going to beat the game at level 9, so I'm not complaining about that, but Jesus Christ. Okay, so that key doesn't work. Does this key work? No, that's the sister. Oh, hey, that's the sister. Let's see if she has anything to say. You come here? Will you stop it? So thou hast found my brother. Why dost thou tarry here when the world is in great... Oh. Well, I'm tarrying because it took so long for me to just say hi to you. Can we use the silver key to unlock this? Okay. Alright, so from here, let's go back to the other land. My homeland. And see what, Okay, map. Alright, so we're going pretty far east. It's gonna be east of left. We're going to east of Leftwind. Nice. Alright, we gotta cut through the lakes. It's important that you use a map for this, because if you don't, you'll get so lost with how zoomed in it is. Gotta level up. In some cases it is. So, Final Fantasy took the ultimate path. Dragon Warrior took the wizardry path. You can tell based on the amount of stacks of the same enemy that you get. It's kind of silly. Is this considered a silver door? Item. Me. Silver key. Whoa. Okay. What's this about? Oh, it's the Dungeon. McShits, royalty should not venture into prison such as this. Come talk to me. Talk to me, come here, Gimpy boy. Okay. I'm trying to help you out. Come talk to me. Yeah, one more down. There you go. Dost thou have the jailer's key? No. Be gone with thee. Well, fuck me. I don't know where the jailer's key is. I'm just trying to win games, man. I'm not a big fan of these hidden corridor things at all. Oh, that means I can talk to these people now. Break into their bedroom. The Dragon's Bane is a magic charm. It is said that it may keep one safe from the spell. Magic's Bane? What spell? All of them? McShits is still inexperienced. Return here in thy need. I'm more experienced than Escar is! In Cannock, there's a young prince, and Moonbrook had a princess. That's really awkward. I'm standing right here. Alright, let's go save. So Moonbrook, where is Moonbrook? Moonbrook is, to the left, but we gotta figure out how to get there, because I don't know. The cave to Hamlin. Okay, so we gotta go to it's a cave kind of the south of, okay. We have a direction to go. How are we on health? I'm down to heal. Now, we might not play this the whole stream because I find these games to be very boring, and I really, 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 really don't want to consume all my time with just this, so we might mix it up a little bit. I don't know. Alright, where do we need to go now? So we did the lake cave. We have the key. I think we need to go to the cave with Hamlin. So the good thing about these RPG maps is that they tend to label them in a way where it's where you need to go next. So I think we're going to do the cave to Hamlin. That just makes sense. Question is, how do I get there? It's like on the other side of a... Okay. Slimes are so cute. I did not want to walk on that at all, but thanks, appreciate it. How do I get to the cave? Is there a secret tunnel somewhere? Okay. 2 steps. Look for the monolith by the inland sea west of this place. It is by that route alone that you shall reach. Oh, look for the monolith by the inland sea west of this place. A monolith? I don't see a monolith. A monolith to the west. Alright, I'll try to find it, but good luck. Now we're going to the west. That's where you told me to go, so that's where I'm gonna go. Whack. Why is Esker still hitting like a bitch? He's got a better weapon and he's leveled up! This is why Final Fantasy is so much better than Dragon Warrior. And so far, it's just day and fucking night. Day and fucking night. So far, Zordon. I'm very intrigued by the art direction of 7 and 8. The PS2 era Dragon Warriors look awesome, and I think that they are better than the PS1 ones, just based on appearance alone. Okay, so I think this is the monolith that they're talking about. Looks like a grave. Yeah, that's the Cursed King, right? That's the one I'm looking forward to. Can I walk past here? Has thy travels taken thee to the monolith south of Mildenhall? No. My brother must be there now. Will thou not go to him? No. Why would I bother? Please go through. Oh, okay. Two fucking damage to a Centipod. What are you equipped with, Eska? Chain Sickle. Attack power 24 and you just can't fucking do anything. This is horrible. Wait, what's on the other side? Well, I went out the wrong hole. Damn, that's crazy. Wouldn't be the first time. Why even bother is that for fishermen? Why? Ooh. That's gnarly. It's gonna be rough. Oh! Oh, I didn't mean to run. I meant to cast a spell. Oh, good. Nice. So we learned a new spell. Nice. Is it a good spell? Oh, he's got Stop Spell. So for anybody who's never played a Dragon Warrior before, Stop Spell is basically a, don't let him use their magic spell. It's a... I forget the name of it in, is it Silence? I think Silence is the, whatever, the Final Fantasy equivalent of it. Nice. Alright, so we have now popped out here. So we need to go all the way down to Hamlin. Hamlin's a pretty far walk, so let's see if we can do it. Cat thwack! What kind of enemies do we have over here? Oh, Jesus! Okay, Oh, good. Everything's poisoning people. Yay. Very cool. Alright, item. We'll use the antidote herb to save some of our stuff. Give him a little healy poo. Alright, there's Hamlin. How expensive is it to stay in this town? That's not bad. Goodbye! Goodbye. Alright, what do you got to say? Ghosts may wander this world under moon or sun, and at times they may even be recalled. Here in Hamlin, not all is as it seems. Talk to everyone, for appearances may not reflect the true person. Oh yeah? Some say that there is a tall tower, and in it a brave adventurer may find the Cloak of Wind. It can save thee if thou fallest from a great height. What? Come here, I'm talking to you. Southwest of this village lies the Castle of Moonbrook. Okay, so southwest, that's doable. What kind of items do we got? We deal in tools. What do you got? Fairy water? Nah, we don't need any of that shit right now. We'll probably grind here for a little bit, though. We deal in weapons armor? Yes. So the weakest they have is the iron sickle. We're about 40 down from the chainmail, so we'll bear that in mind. We'll get some chainmail armor from here. Probably have to do it twice. Does thou have a lottery ticket? Yeah. Lottery is but a game. Do not take it too seriously. Oh. No. Okay. Is this the lottery game? Why? No, I don't want to play your rigged ass game. It's stupid. Hello, Merlin. Even here, thou record the deeds in the Imperial Honor Scroll of Honors. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you a fake dog? Woof woof. I'm very suspect of you. Well, I guess it depends. How much will you give me for the leather armor? If he'll give me at least 80, we'll be fine. Sell. McShits. Leather armor. 113? Deal. Yeah. No. So that should put me right where I need to get the chainmail. Alright, we can go ahead and update this so we can get chainmail. Now the question is, can Giggleshits McTitties here wear chainmail himself? And once I get through this ad, I will be able to tell you because, you know, ads. Alright, chainmail. So, both the men can, however, the Princess of Moonbrook cannot. She can wear just cloaks. And apparently I'm the only one that can wear full plate armor as well. We could both wear magic armor. Interesting. Well, I hate ads. It's like, no one goes to your shitty website. Knock the ads off. Why is there a dog following me? Hello? Why is the dog following me? Excuse? Is that the princess? Is she turned into a dog? No, she's just following me. That's so fucking weird. Hello? Oh dear. I better get a lot of XP for this. I'm gonna be angry. 53. See, that's good. We need those. Tremendous blow. There we go. So if we get large mobs like this, we'll get a few levels in no time. So this is a really good little grinding area. I want to be able to one-shot these guys. I have to be. Or else we're going to run into a boss that's going to just slap us around. Four big rats, okay. How much does the Catholic Church need to resurrect my friend? I don't even have enough money to use the N. And of course it doesn't. Do I? You can't spot me 1 gold. Do you not know who the fuck I am? What an asshole. I'm the sons of the kings of this region. No, I couldn't. Oh, good. This game hands out status afflictions like candy. I'm not wishing for it. You're wishing for it? I mean, we could try to push the Moonbrook, but we're not strong enough to get there right now. Not if you're gonna be giving me these stupid, powerful enemies and make it to where Esgar is just trash the whole game. Defense? They're not faster than me, okay? Like, is that just gonna be a consistent issue the whole game?
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
This game's something else. Who poisoned me? Jesus Christ, man. Excuse me. Of course, you know, he's obviously a magic-driven person, but the amount of magic that he has isn't enough to sustain any spells. What's up, British? How are you? It's pointless to me. That, and I can't take 13 steps without magicians just showing up and fucking my day up. God, there's another 6! And of course, he's not getting any of this XP. Now we gotta run over here, heal this dipshit. It's shit. It's total shit. Good luck getting any money whenever the Prince of Cannock is over here just tanking damage straight to the chin without any... It is incredibly... Welcome to Old School Dragon. I don't want to. Alright, equipment. What do you got on? Chain sickle, leather armor, leather shield. Well, I mean, we're never going to get enough money to upgrade you if you would... I'm an idiot and forgot to heal. Should probably run. But there's no escape. Fuck you. What? Buenos dias. Put me in a fight. I fucking dare you. Look to the left. Thank you. We're obviously not strong for that area, so let's go back and grind north of here. Well, I would never play the other version. I would play this version now, you know. Was it the DS version? And there's no front and back row, so it's not like I can place him on the back row and he casts magic. You just sit here and get your fucking shit kicked in all day. And I haven't even fought a boss yet. That's what sucks. I haven't fought a boss. This dude's magic runs out. It's like the Capri Sun of magic. 2 sips and it's over with. Oh, there's tons? Nice. Currently playing Capri Suns Get Smaller. Yeah, Capri Suns are a joke. Yeah, your weak party members are just as likely to take the damage. Yeah, I kind of figured. What Eurojank are you playing?
So basically, what I was thinking of...
Thanks for that follow, I appreciate it.
Fuck.
All my
I can't
follows
believe
are
you've done
anonymous,
this.
so if you did just follow, feel free to say hi or anything. But if you want to lurk, very lurker friendly here, so I won't say anything more than that. OG Stalker, like the Shadow of Chernobyl or whatever. Hello. One magician. I can do one magician. Just shove him in the face. There we go. Edgar attacks. He attacks. And he misses, because he's trash. Somehow never got around to the DQ games. Hope you're enjoying the experience. I am not, but we're having fun together, and that's all that matters. We're doing some grinding right now. It's a rough one. It's really rough. The first one is incredibly mean. This one's just hard as shit for no reason. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 1, I mean, I had already beaten it before I streamed it, so I knew what to expect. This I've never played, so we're kind of going into this unknown. Final Fantasy 1, much worse. Oh yeah, Dragon Warrior 1 is a grindfest of bullshit. But I love Final Fantasy 1 because that's the first true-to-form RPG I ever played, the first JRPG I ever played. So I understand it. But then again, I beat the Game Boy Advance version, which is, you know, there's a lot of quality of life improvements. What do you mean there's a... Oh yeah, that's true. Was 7 for you as a kid? Final Fantasy 7? What's up, Divine? How are you? We're grinding money for better ingredients and better whatever. It's all just wizardry and Ultima. That's true. We were just talking about that. So Dragon Quest took the wizardry path, but Final Fantasy took the Ultima path. Fight the magician, cast spell on the big cobra. DW2 is boot camp. It is! It is boot camp. I don't have a problem, you know, grinding and leveling up and dealing with the bullshit. I'm used to it by now. Have you played the first ones? Like Wizardry 1, 2, and 3? Yeah, just Wizardry 1. So, have you ever... I got something cool for you. What version of Wizardry 1 did you play? Because every time I run into people who actually enjoy Wizardry, I gotta bring this up because it's phenomenal. Wizardry is like unplayable. Not totally. Here, check this out. The Lilgamin collection. So, this one right here, Wizardry the Lilgamin collection, it is a Japanese game. However, you can set it to be in English, and it is phenomenal. Is it the Lilgamin collection? Or is it Story of Lilgamin? I got it on the shelf over there, but it's basically a Lilgamin trilogy. That's what it is. If I can find it. We'll just go to YouTube. Wizardry Lilgamin Saga. That's what it is. Jesus, I went through 3 different ones. So check this out. You get a mini map, fresh visuals on this, and I know that the screen's kind of messed up. I'll fix it for you. So good.
Great.
I got it on the shelf.
Great, okay.
Yeah. So you just push L1 and it pulls up a map for you. You can change the options from the very beginning to have
You get everybody.
to have like, you know, whatever. Like, it's hard to see. Hold on.
I'm right here now.
Oh no, it's just this is freaking the fuck out. Cool. I don't know why this dude's using an auto map or the game's got a map on it. Might be weird.
Okay,
Hey, can I please use my stream deck? God, I hate it.
She still has the aim wedge rules equipped. 1714, facing down. Okay. I had a feeling that's where I was, but I
There we go.
was second guessing that.
This one. The Lilgamin Saga. Elgato says no, clearly. Yeah. This is a badass game. It's got Wizardry 1, 2, and 3 on the PS1. It is a Japanese import. It is in Japanese. However, if you go to the options, you can turn everything in English. The names, the visuals, the items, everything can be turned to English. You gotta do a little bit of homework to figure out how to get to that setting. I even touch you!
Oh, great.
Jesus Christ. Elgato ships out with the shittiest USB-C things you can ever own. So that's what the issue I'm running into is a bad cable. Because instead of just hardwiring a cable like every other Stream Deck, we gotta make it convoluted and annoying. Yeah. But yeah, PS1 port, it's a banger. It's the best way to play number one, period dot, because if you don't, it's just frustrating. I'm not a big fan... Not a big fan of wireframe games. Like, I know that if I play Aklabeth, I'm gonna have trouble with it. Just because it's so outdated and old. But we'll still try it. You played Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord as a kid, but no matter how much I grinded, never got far. Well, I just magicked the wizard away. I magicked Wordna away. I didn't have time to deal with this shit. I do not like isometric games. At all. Want to talk about your opinion on Final Fantasy VII? I think Final Fantasy VII's overrated. But it is what it is, you know? I can't take that away from anybody. I think the reason I don't like Final Fantasy VII is that it leans too hard into, like, the sulking, frustrating, silly backstory that's just all over the fucking place. Where else are you gonna play a game where it's basically, I had a bad childhood, I may be a clone, somebody's sucking away the Earth juice, and this guy with a long sword is gonna throw an asteroid at the Earth because his mother from another planet told him to. Welcome to Final Fantasy VII. It is what it is. Yeah, oh no, absolutely. It was the first Final Fantasy I had ever heard of, and you know, I played Kingdom Hearts as a kid, so I recognize Final Fantasy 7 and 8, you know, from like the characters that were there, like Cloud, right? I just walked out of town! I thought you might have been asleep already. No, not at all. Which is why I don't like it, but then again, I rarely give a fuck about the plot. I do care about plot. I think plot is the oil for the machine, you know what I'm saying? How's my day then? It was good, thanks for asking. I was off today. Tomorrow I shoot shotgun, so it's gonna be interesting. I have to qualify on shotgun. At some point I'll qualify on AR-15, which is stupid because I'm already, like, I was through the military, so I don't know why they're making me do it again. Money, money, money. Which do you prefer, Final Fantasy VII or Gex? Which Gex? Gex 1? Gex 1's a wonderful game. There's nothing wrong with Gex 1. You played yourself. Gex 3 GBA, I'm gonna choose... Yeah, I mean, I spent most of my time in a cutscene in Final Fantasy VII. That bothers me. And I know that it's not gonna get any better, because that's just how the franchise moved. My next Final Fantasy is 10. Once we get to the MMORPG ones, we'll go back and we'll play 2 and 3. Because those are the ones that I skipped on the stream whenever I was kind of growing up, because so back when I first started streaming, I didn't play games I had already beaten, and then I made that decision. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play games that I've already played just to kind of share it with y'all, right? And that's where we're at now. So I gotta go back at some point and play them, but I figured it'd be good where I don't play MMORPGs on stream, to go back and fill those holes with the older ones. Also, by the way, in 1 hour, project changes are open. If you're tired of Atari, if you're tired of conquering a company, and you want to mix it up and do something different, you can do that. If you want to go back to Genre Gauntlet or PC Pandemic or Franchise Frenzy, totally something you can do. Get out of my face. It's so bright. Plot is nice and all, but the gameplay doesn't grip me. I struggle to care, and 7's plot already does my nut in. Yep, that's a very interesting way of saying it. I found like 8's was just as shit. 9, so I love true high fantasy JRPGs, so I love 9. Not a lot of people love 9, but I love 9. I actually don't like 5, but that's because I don't like job-based Final Fantasies. I never liked... Because if you play those games, be it 3 and 5, You'll be put in situations where you're forced to change jobs, and it just bones you. 3 has one big example of that. If you ever go to the second world and you go to one area where you have to become a dragoon for an oddly specific amount of time, and then you never use it again, it's plot point. I don't know. Yeah, no, the ranger, the ranger grind chafed every orifice on my body. Does that mean you'll play 7 again one day, or did you do that stream already? I already beat 7 on stream, yeah. I've done 4 job Fiesta for 5. You definitely never change jobs unless you're trying to be hyperific. No, I'm not a min-maxer, I'm just a boy. I beat 5, but I used an exploit. There was like this exploit, I'm sure you know of it because it sounds like you know 5 fairly well. You throw like a certain item at Neo X Death, or is Neo X Death that one, or is it Zero Miss? Whatever the final enemy is. And he just doesn't attack you, you just keep whacking him. Because I had 0 mental investment in it. I'm a baby back bitch though. Now we're making money moves, we're leveling up, that's what's important. You preferring Dragon Warrior 2? Yeah, Dragon Warrior 2 is better than 1 in my opinion. Zombie? That's the first. That's the first zombie we've encountered. And they're strong too. 40 for 1? I'll take that every day. Keep giving me those guys. Ow. Brother, chill. It's a Zimzam. I haven't called it a Zimzam in a long time. Why am I getting smoked? Alright, who's poison? McShits is, okay. Do you play the spin-offs like Dragon Quest Monsters? Do you stick to mainline and release order? Right now, I stick to mainline and release order, but I have 0 problems playing the sub-franchises as their own thing. That doesn't bother me one bit at all. Because we have to do it for like Mario. We have to every franchise, if it has its own sub, it's way easier to do that instead of going like in order of release. You know what I'm saying? If I'm 20 hours in a game and I've never had to reload, my attention is waning. Yeah, you gotta have a challenge. Absolutely. What are those? Baboons? Lizard flies? Oh, I'm fucked. Run away. God damn. Yeah, big-dicked flies just slap me around. Oh, we had enough money for chainmail. Yeah, no, it's not a tail. I just got hit by a big dick dragonfly. The Stalker games? I would love to. I've always wanted to play them. Uno Zombie. These guys are strong. Well, you know, my favorite JRPG I played is one of the most difficult ones on the Super Nintendo, 7th Saga. I love 7th Saga. I think it's so criminally underrated. Criminally underrated. Alright, we might be able to, yes. No, I don't want a chain sickle. What I want is the chain mail. Ooh, the iron spear, though. That'll be more damage. No, I'm still way too... No, fuck you. Chainmail. Yes. I just gave it to the wrong person, didn't I? Item, McShits, chainmail, trade, Escar, equip, Escar, chain sickle, chainmail, leather shield. Good beans. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this shit. Talk. Alright, let's update our sheet here. Etrian Odyssey? I've heard good things about Etrian Odyssey. Alright, chainmail. This is one of those games where it feels like all of the equipment I'm buying is doing nothing for me. I love that. I would love Etrian Odyssey. How so? Baboons are the only animal in the lesser ape genus. How does it feel to be lesser? I keep going back and forth between wanting to play the Japanese version patched with the English dialogue and everything, or just getting good for the American release. I honestly didn't struggle with the American release at all. I mean, I didn't struggle because I looked up a walkthrough on what party configuration I should have. You choose the wrong partner, you're fucked in 7th Saga. I knew what I wanted to have in terms of strengths, what I wanted to have for, like, weaknesses, stuff like that. Oh, like Shining in the Darkness but modern? I could get into that. Alright, so spear. Who can carry this spear? Iron spears plus 20. Both princes can carry it. Okay. Is that what the D stands for? Dungeon RPG? I didn't know that. Tell you what I don't like is CRPGs. The old Dungeons & Dragons games are ass bandits. Totally ruin your day. Shining in the Darkness, I strongly encourage everybody to play. Shining in the Darkness is one of the greatest games I've ever played. Oh, Big Dick Lizard's cool. Oh, good! Brother, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I gotta go to the Catholic Church and revive my buddy. That Ravenloft is something else. Alright, I'm not losing money to buffoonery. That's our first save state load. 160 is so expensive. Baldur's Gate 2. I tried Baldur's Gate 1 and I hated it, but I want to go back and play it. Forgot the Esgar, yeah, what a name. What's up, Michael Bodkin? How are you? How you doing? So now the magicians are running away? Am I that strong? Good old Thaco Bell. You don't like to hit AC of 0? I don't like it either. I still don't understand it. I just know it's an equation. Stupid babies. You grew up with tacos? Thaco? Ooh, you hear that? Oh! I'm breaking it in half. How are we doing on health? Good, okay. Huh, you love this game? Hell yeah. The iron being shit in Baldur's Gate 1 is dog shit. Yeah, no, I totally 100%, 8 trillion% agree. That is one of the worst plot elements I've ever dealt with in my life. Did he miss with the fireball? There's dot. We're trying to make it to Moonbrook so I can get that third character, because I feel like if we at least get the third character will be set. Would you be willing to walk me through what a standard day would look like at your new job, just because that sounds intriguing? I wake up, go through a metal detector, get my post assignment, and I get assigned to an officer station where I observe inmates being functional baboons for 8 hours straight. Make sure they go to their appointments. That's it. And occasionally when they fight, which they will, I mace them in the face, take off all their clothes, search them, and put them in confinement. It's really stupid simple. Yeah. I have seen plenty of wiener in this job. No, I've never had to use a force on anybody. I don't want to do it because I know how it feels on me, you know what I'm saying? It's like dealing with giant 3-year-olds, yeah. You'll walk in, you'll smell something funny, and you'll be like, oh good, this dude's smoking meth in his cell. So you go search his cell, you find the meth, you say, you're a bad little inmate, then you shut his door and walk away. Ford hasn't had shit thrown out. No, I've lucked out with like psych emergency inmates because they'll do that shit. They'll just like they'll poop on their hands and make little doo-doo marbles if they get bored in confinement. Stupid. Little dookie marbles. Is there a money system in jail so inmates can buy things? Yeah, they get paid for their jobs. The family can send in money as well, but there's no like currency because it creates a power imbalance between the inmates. You'd have rich-ass gangs trying to, like, bribe people and shit. It's not good. And even the gangs aren't bad. There's a hierarchy in prison, you know, that they have their own prison hierarchy. I rub elbows with the state leader of the Bloods and the Latin Kings on a pretty fairly, common basis. They're not bad dudes. They just got wrapped into dumb shit whenever they were kids. But the big drugs right now in the prisons are K2, which is like a synthetic... Is it a synthetic weed, or is it a synthetic... K2 is like spice or something. That and Suboxone. Yeah, yeah. They do Suboxone, which is like methadone. It's a derivative of methadone, and it conks them out hard. Yeah, K2 never went away. I remember when Spice really started first showing up, and that was rough. Are you working with mostly drug-related? No, I work with people who are, you know, it's funny. There's one dude that I work with, one of the inmates. The only reason he's in the state prison is because he escaped from a police car. Other than that, he got like a misdemeanor petty theft. And he broke out of the police car and ran away and became a fugitive of the law. And now he got hit with an escape charge and he's in... yeah. So it's silly. And then you got other dudes who, like, you know, they were getting pulled over for a traffic ticket, run away from the cops, now you get an evasion, you know what I'm saying? And I have no pity for dudes like that. It's stupid. And then you got, you know, pedophiles. You've got, mass murderers. Like, right now, the Parkland shooter is in Florida State Prison, but you can't find him on the inmate listing because he's considered a high visibility inmate, for good reason. If I could get my hands on him and choke the life out of him myself, but that's not, you know, not something I can do. But prisoners have it nice. At least in Florida, they have it wonderful. They have TV they can watch, there's tablets that they can recharge and play video games on. In some camps, they even have PS3s. Luigi Mangione? Yes, he can. And Florida was one of the last states to really get the tablets, if I remember. The clear prison LCD. So we actually have the real normal TVs. They're just mounted on the wall. We don't have any of the Orange is the New Black TVs. Leather armor is trash and I don't want it. Alright, where is whatever the place I'm going to? We're going to Moonbrook. It's pretty far southwest. I'm trying to see where I'm at in relation. I think I'm at the north right now. Oh, am I right above it? Oh, fuck yeah, go south. Brother, what? Why is Moonbrook protected by a poison swamp? Fuck you! Oh no, what happened to Moonbrook? Oh dear. Did they get robbed? What's going on? Alright, they didn't see me, so we're gonna run away. Oh yeah, that is in the intro, isn't it? What is this fire? Is it deadly? Is it just random walking flame? What? It's a very different job, right? I mean, I just had to use my mind at all my other jobs. Here I have to use my body, right? You have to be in shape. Which is, you know, something I wasn't for a long time. Did they all flee to the bottom? Okay, so this is the king's chamber. Woe is me, for I am the unhappy ghost of the king of Moonbrook. To make matters worse, my daughter has been cursed and transformed into a common mutt. I am burning with shame. Oh, how much you want to bet that's what the daughter is? Interesting. Very good. What's the point? Oh, it's a hole in the roof. Wow. Stupid. So how do I cure the... How do I cure it? What's up, Shigar? How are you?
Attention
You're
all
scaring
units.
me.
Attention all units. Central dispatch. Be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm. All units respond. Code 3.
Desire 42, retain 4, respond that raid alarm from Shigar Gaming. Stand by. What's up, everybody? My name is Fortifire. I'm a retro variety streamer. I play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware when I can. And right now we're playing Dragon Warrior 2. I do own this game, but I have zero confidence in the battery save that's in there, so we are playing it on an emulator. For anybody who has played this game before, we have just gotten to Moonbrook. We discovered the princess is a dog, and I know exactly where she is because there was a dog that was following us around. If you're not following Shigar Gaming Central, you should. Fantastic streamer. I've known him for quite a long time. Really cool dude. Go over there, give him the same love he's afforded us tonight. And if you are new here, feel free to hit the follow button. Absolutely free, absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up, and you get to see a guy get punched in the face, which is always a good thing. It's a relic of a simpler time. Yeah, so the princess is a bitch. Oh, yeah? Yeah, she's literally a bitch. She's my cousin, apparently, because the story said so. What were you playing today? What were you getting into? Tell me your secrets. What were you doing? Well, hey, I'm impressed. You're pretty amazing. Listen, I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy. That's all I'm... Phaz trying to get the last trophy, like Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia has trophies now? What will they think of next? You want to hear my vape? It sounds like a dildo. Listen. Means the battery's dying. There's a new British comedy coming out that looks super funny. What's it called? Did you say sounds like what? Sounds like a dildo, doesn't it? Fackham Hall. I saw one with it's called The Cleaners, and I kind of want to watch it. It's funny. It's got Davies or whatever his name is, Greg Davies in it. All right, here we go. Fuck 'em all. Yeah. I kind of figured that. Alright. The Mirror of Ra was lost long ago in a swamp southlands of Hamlin in a place where 4 bridges can be seen. Okay, so we need to go find a mirror to do what? To free the princess? Why am I fighting smoke? Why am I surrounded? This is a good grinding area too, but the question is, how do I get down there? Help! Help! Hargon is coming to destroy us all! You're useless. Oh, it's a metal slime! He's gonna run away. Oh, he can cast Fireball now? Jesus. Fuck you! God, I hate metal slimes. They're such asses. Alright, we know it's not hard to get to Moonbrook. Just that there's a bitchaloid of a swamp around it. Which probably really hurts, yeah. Okay. Solid slime. Love to see it. Perfect. Alright, I am going to take a break. I need to pee. I've drank a lot of water. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave y'all with a new episode that I did. Let me go ahead and update it for y'all. This is 10 PC games you should avoid or you should play. Part 8, I believe. There you go. Alright, I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I've played a lot of PC games from classic to modern, and throughout time, there's been some standout games that impressed me. That being said, I am a tough critic, and when you've played as wide of a variety of games from as wide of a time frame as I have, you'll get a mixed bag of recommendations from me, be it a text adventure from the 1980s to a recent indie game. You never know what I'll suggest. That being said, today we're going to talk about 10 more games you should check out on the PC. Let's begin. It goes without saying that I adore House of the Dead. Out of all of the arcade light gun franchises I've messed with growing up, this is the one that stuck. And bear in mind, I dropped a shit ton of coins in a Silent Scope, Time Crisis, Virtua Cop, tons of them. House of the Dead was the best, period dot. Being that this is the third installment of the franchise, I actually remember playing this in the arcade. Remember my Yoshio story? Yeah, that was the first time I played this. Now bear in mind, this is the PC port, so the reloading aspect of the arcades where you pump the shotgun, that's gone, but that's fine. The game itself is tremendous fun, and it picks up as a direct sequel 21 years after the events at the Curian Mansion that we see in the original game. Also, one of the things that I also like about it is that there aren't any civilians, so you can literally just annihilate anything you see with zero regards for where your bullets go. Now, there are rescue scenes, but that's only for your partners, and you get an extra life if you save your partner, that's it. The most recent game in this franchise was House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn, but it's one of those shithole Dave & Buster games, so I don't know if I'll ever play it. I don't tend to go there very often. Valve has made tons of games, many of which I loathe, and just as many that I love. They're a studio that can make me rage 1 minute and applaud the next, but one thing I'll always respect about Valve is their obsession with doing things differently. They don't just make games, they kind of make experiments. Every title feels like they're testing what's possible, whether it's physics, storytelling, or just how far they can push a single mechanic, until you get so tired of it your brain melts. Portal is the perfect example of that. It's a game built entirely around one idea, the portal gun, and somehow that's all it needed. You're literally solving puzzles with teleportation and momentum, and it's glorious. It's like if physics class was fun, sarcastic, and occasionally tried to kill you. The simplicity is its genius. No combat, no filler, just brain-bending creativity and the most passive-aggressive AI since your high school math teacher. Then came Portal 2, and that's where Valve said, cool, now let's get weird. The sequel cranked everything up, more puzzles, more tools, and more personality. Gels that bounce you across rooms, lasers that burn your soul, and Wheatley, the dumbest, most lovable robot in existence. The writing in Portal 2 is peak Valve. Witty, dark, and self-aware without being pretentious. GLaDOS is still the queen of sarcasm. Wheatley's chaos energy steals the show, and somehow you end up emotionally attached to a piece of potato hardware. It's creative, funny, and it's mechanically perfect. The kind of game that proves Valve at their best isn't about scale or spectacle, it's about ideas. When they focus on pure gameplay innovation, they hit a level of magic that no other developer quite replicates. Portal and Portal 2, they're not just puzzle games, they're proof that clever design and great writing can make you feel something, even if that something is confusion, followed by, holy crap, I did it. I'm I'm a huge fan of Sierra games, and inevitably you will see most of this particular franchise on my lists. Why? Because they were pioneers of quality adventure games. They bridged the gap from text adventures to ones with some semblance of visuals. Way back when, the high-res adventures were blowing the minds of anyone with an Apple II. So here we are now in 1985, continuing the adventures of Sir Graham. Well, King Graham now. In the first game, we're challenged to find 3 treasures that were stolen, but if you paid attention to the game, Graham can find a mirror that shows a beautiful lady in a faraway land. As with most members of the male species of humanity, he gets horny and goes to Kalima to find the young woman in the mirror, and that's your plot. There's a lot of trading in this game and a bridge that fucks you over, but would it be a Sierra game if there wasn't nonsense ways to softlock your game? I think not. This is a great game, and if you want to dabble with the early history of the adventure genre, this is a great start. The most recent game was an episodic breakdown simply called King's Quest, which was developed by The Odd Gentleman, and it's a reimagining of the first few games. It's really cool. Let's stay on the topic of Sierra with Mickey's Space Adventure. Way back when, Sierra actually had the license to create Disney video games. I learned that from my conversation with Al Lowe that I had a while back, which if you haven't watched it, I'll link part 1 in the description below and at the end of this video. But in the video, he spoke about he and a few others were essentially the identity for any Disney game that was on the Apple II. Now this one, Mickey's Space Adventure, was designed by Roberta Williams, composed for by Al Lowe, and the art was designed by Mark Crow and a few others. Mark Crow would be the person who worked with Scott Murphy to create Space Quest. Now this game is simple. You basically have a UFO crash land by Mickey's house, and you have to travel to various locations with your dog Pluto to recover crystals. But be careful, you have limited oxygen. This game is designed for kids, so expect it to be for kids. But as an adult, I kind of enjoyed it. I love outer space. I think it's obvious by now, but the topic of space intrigues me tremendously, and while I'll never see the planets in person, there exists a wonderful little simulator that lets you explore the cosmos, and that's a game called Universe Sandbox. It's barely a game. To be honest, it's more of a sandbox in outer space, create and destroy kind of thing. But when I was writing my book, which by the way is being edited right now, thank you to everyone who inspired me to finish it, by the way, I would use this program to visually see the planets. Again, it's not much of a game, but if you like tinkering with interstellar objects, this is a great time. Plus, you can play it in VR if you want to. And again, I am working on my book right now. It is finished. However, we are editing it. I want to make sure everything is perfect because I'm a stickler for perfection. At some point, it'll be out, and I'll let you know as soon as that happens. Damn! This is a Sierra heavy list, isn't it? You'll probably see another one on here. I just really enjoy Sierra games. They cared back then, long before they were acquired and ripped into what they are now. But this game, it is odd. Have you ever played Myst? If you have, you know that Myst is 100% one of those games where you have to sit down and really think. You need to use that gray matter to deduce what to do, because the game will not give you any advice other than the first note you find on the ground. Lighthouse is basically Sierra's Myst, if that makes sense. We start off at our house in Oregon. We have extremely strange neighbors that dabbled in the buffoonery, so much so that they unleashed a dark being, and that's all I'll say. This game can be frustrating, but to me, I had a blast playing it. If you enjoy Myst, you'll love this game. And if you don't, you probably won't. This game surprised me. I legit thought it was going to be some shithole bargain bin PC title I'd uninstall faster than it took to load. But man, let me tell you, Deathdrome rocks. It's technically billed as a third-person shooter, but don't buy that marketing fluff. This is a full-blown vehicular combat game at its finest. You're thrown into the year 2057, a dystopian future where prisons are so overcrowded that the government's bright idea is to host a televised death match between inmates. Win? and you walk free. Lose, you die. The result is Twisted Metal meets Running Man, with industrial arenas, screaming metal soundtracks, and weapons that make every kill feel earned. You'll boost, dodge, and strafe through chaotic death pits while announcers cheer your brutality, and it's awesome. The sense of speed, the atmosphere, the raw underground sport energy, it all works. Honestly, I went in expecting trash, but Deathdrome turned out to be a hidden gem from the DOS era that deserves way more love. It's gritty, it's stupidly fun, and it makes you feel like you're part of a late-night cable broadcast that probably got banned after one episode. This was actually Zipper Interactive's first game, the same folks who found their niche with SOCOM. Yeah, SOCOM US Navy SEALs. Or if you're a PS3 gamer, you might recall MAG. That was an epic game as well. This is our final Sierra game, I promise. This one's an oldie too. Back in the day, Sierra adventure games always had the word quest slapped at the end of them. Police Quest, Space Quest, King's Quest, even Quest for Glory, it was just their shtick. This entry serves as direct sequel to the original, In Pursuit of the Death Angel, where we once again play as Sonny Bonds, now escorting the villain from the last game to prison, when of course he escapes. Cue another manhunt through the underbelly of Leiden, this time with higher stakes, more realism, and a serious tone that tried to replicate actual police procedure, down to checking your weapon before you leave the locker room. Unlike the goofy tone of Leisure Suit Larry or Space Quest, Police Quest 2 takes itself extremely seriously. You'll investigate crime scenes, file reports, call for backup, and even radio in traffic stops. Miss one step, and the game kills you faster than a bad decision in a King's Quest swamp. It's methodical, it's punishing, but it's also oddly satisfying once you start to think like a cop instead of a player. And I can see where people think it's outdated. Typing "put gun in holster" every 5 minutes gets old, but for the time, it was one of the most grounded adventure games out there. It felt like the kind of game your dad would play if he wanted to pretend that he was on an episode of Cops. Now this is a recent game for me, and I'm eternally grateful to have completed it and actually enjoyed it because I cannot fucking stand Half-Life 1. Sue me! To me, it was not a fun game. But the sequel? Absolute banger. It follows up directly from the events of Half-Life 1, and the character we play as, Gordon Friedman, awakes from stasis on a train leading to City 17, where there's tons of bullshit going on. We meet familiar faces such as Barney the Guard or Dr. Isaac Kleiner, and a gang of other nerds going up against the Combine, doing tons of bullshit gimmicks that only a mother and Valve could love. But the good news is, for as long as the game felt, I was engaged every step of the way, which is something. Alright, that video is available on YouTube right now if you want to check it out. Okay, so we know the dog, and the only way to, like... It's frustrating. Ooh, we made a lot of money there. I almost have enough for the spear. I might actually have enough now if I sell my chain sickle. How much do you want for it? Yeah, we can definitely get that. Let's sell my sword. Chain sickle, my bad. Oh shit, hold on. Can I buy the broadsword? Ah, just a little bit too expensive. We need to sell his leather armor too. You on PC? What do you mean? Am I playing this on PC? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm on an emulator. I have to because I don't trust the battery. I do own... I own Dragon Warrior 2. It's over here. There we go. I own the game. It's just, I don't trust the save battery in here. I learned a lesson a long time ago, never to trust the save batteries in RPGs from that era. Just not worth it. You'll get like 5 hours in, next thing you know, your whole game's gone, and you're like, oh, good! Great! Alright, so... I have a feeling there's some way for us to get into that garden, I just don't know how to do it. Also, we need to save up money, and I need to update this, because we are now using a steel spear. It's exclamation point save, yeah, there we go.
Save your current progress. We don't want to repeat a Final Fantasy IV, do we?
No! No, we don't. Steel spear. Fantastic. Wonder how much damage this does. Oh, we got 1 smoke. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I think it looks good for what it is. Fireball. Ooh, is that Esker's time? No, it's me. Esker's so far behind because he keeps dying. I forgot to buy a wing. Gotta buy a wing so we can teleport back. That's like the most efficient item in the game. And I'm never gonna use the fairy water because we have to rely on that XP, right? So. We want to get strong. I've never been a fan of any of the Vice City, like any of the city story things. They're just not for me. How do I get inside of this garden? There's gotta be a way. Oh, I see. It's gonna be... I'm gonna have to take a shit ton of damage. I see, okay. Double poison, huh? Wonderful! Those are the PSP games, right? This one's on PS2. I was confused between Vice City and Vice City Stories. Oh, okay. Honestly, I still don't understand. No, Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories are like little knockoffs. Like, personally, I've played, well, I've only ever streamed Grand Theft Auto. Alright, what does 1 tile of damage do to me? 57. This is gonna hurt really bad. I'm so confused. Fuck metal slimes, man. Alright, so we know that we need to find a mirror. This mirror is gonna, like, turn her back to whatever. So let's look at the map and see where we need to go. We got 8, we got 9. 9 is the mirror of Ra. To get there, we gotta go right, and then it's, like, up to the right. But the thing is, are we strong enough to get there? And the answer is probably no. So let's grind a little bit, because that's what we're doing. Escar, I need you to level up so you're not poo. Ooh, this is a rogues gallery. Alright, we'll fight those guys. We spell the balloon. Ow. Oof. That's rough. It's really rough. Oh my god! Do you have a next Legends interview planned in the future? Kind of. So, the next big one is going to be Corey Cole from Quest for Glory. Him and his wife, Lori, they're pretty approachable. I know that the guy in charge of Apogee said he's interested to be interviewed. We have Lord British. He said he was interested to be interviewed. Lord British being Peter Garriott, the guy who created Bulldog. There's quite a few people who have been open to it. I need to get back into like reaching out to people and ask them if they wanna talk about it. The thing is, Legends takes a long time to plan and a long time to edit. Because there's just so much audio and video that goes into it. I keep it on par with like my Ready Go Gaming Show stuff. Oh, this rat's got balls of steel. But the next video is going to be a feisty one. It's going to be spicy as fuck, and it's probably going to lose me 800 followers. And that is, top 10 worst franchises on the NES. But I don't care. I've never been one to like hold back my opinion for anything. I feel like the people who stick around, they stick around because I'm not afraid to talk shit about something that they love. Because they understand that I don't deal in absolutes. I'm not a Sith warrior. Nice. I wonder if we can use Wing of Wyverns to get away from a fight, too. I've never tried. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII's a great game. I'm not gonna shit on it. It's just, there's certain parts of it that are just like, holy man. Why are you so mean? Talk about crushing a grain of rice with a fucking nuke. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna wake up? Wake up! Are you serious? Oh, how nice of you to wake up as I'm dying. Why are they picking on my healer? I don't want leather armor. It's trash. I got the bamboo stick. I forgot about that. Trash. I took a step. One step. I took one step. Oh, I got a free lottery ticket. Sweet. 59.29. So where we need to go is tucked up in the northeast right here, but it's so hard to see because this map is so zoomed out. I think it's over here. So bridge, shitty swamp. Sometimes these guys call for backup. Yep, there it is. Very good. Hello? Just a random swamp? Wait, how do I get down there? I'm so confused. Is that not where we go? Shit. Yeah, we gotta run away from that. That's too much. Too many magic. I can deal with smoke. We gotta get rid of the zombie. Yeah, stop spell's not gonna do anything for you, buddy. We're getting money. That's what we care about. But how do I get to that lake? Alright, I'm gonna zoom in on this map. The music's gonna die for a second, but that's okay. Is it... Am I supposed to, like, search in the thing? I think I'm supposed to search it. It just makes sense. It's gotta be there. In 5 minutes, project changes are gonna open up for anybody who cares. One magic ant. Let's go. It can be changed by stream loots. It can also be changed by something else. Channel points. Alright, search. Oh shit, we got the Mirror of Ra. Do we really have it though? Yes, we do. Alright, let's go back to town. Whew! We made some brutal progress in this tonight. And I don't feel like fucking it off. We've made some killer progress in this. Alright, item. Did we just use the Mirror of Ra? Figure held the Mirror of Ra. Behold, the mirror reflected back the image of the Princess Pita. Suddenly it shattered and the enchantment was broken, freeing the princess from her furry form. She's a furry?! Oh dear cousin, thou hast freed me beyond all hope. To repay this, I offer thee my loyalty and sincere service as the Princess of Moonbrook. Please take me with thee on thy quest. We now have a full party. Yay. Now what level are you? Are you trash? This is like bringing a toddler to fucking Iraq, bro. It's like bringing a toddler to Fallujah. You're giving me a level 1 character right now? Are you serious? Even hear that record? Okay, yeah. What are you equipped with, Peta? She's got a bamboo stick and some clothes. Oh, good. Alright, so she can use a wizard's wand. Which is jack shit. And we can't find... She can use a magic knife. So if we go back to the other place, we can get her magic knife. She can use a staff of thunder. And those are the only... She can only use 4 weapons in this game. Isn't that magical? She can use clothes. The clothes of hiding. She can use a mink coat. So she's basically shit. She's just shit. Great. I love that she's so shit. Really fucking turns me on, man. Alright, where are we supposed to go? I'm looking at a map right now. Okay, so it looks like there are multiple bridges that connect, but it's all the way back up from like the very top of the thing. So 7, what's 7? So we got to go up to Hamlin. There's a bridge over here that we have to use. She's got heal more. Yay. Good. Alright, we got a lottery ticket, so might as well try the lottery game. I got 2 slimes, here we go. What did I win? The Dragon's Bane? What does the Dragon's Bane do? Time to look up what the Dragon Bane does. Is that an item? It is. When equipped, reduces effects of sleep and stop spell. I guess that might be good for her? Other than that, it's pretty fucking useless. Okay, so it's an item. It's not equipable. Good. Oh, we get to see that lovely sprite limit on the on the NES there. Alright, let's make sure she's fully healed. Just in case she decided to get into a, you know, dogfight. Alright, we gotta level her up before we're bringing her to a thing. So this will be a good opportunity to get some more money. The music's different because we have the princess. Isn't that cool? Oh, okay. Good job, PETA. You're trying your best. Why are y'all going after PETA? She's trying her best. Oh, God. So she's only got heal more. And none of this is mattering. None of it matters. I can't wait for her to die every other turn. Let's go to the Catholic Church and get her healed. Alright, real quick though, I am going to... Let's see, we're going to go ahead and make sure everything gets open for y'all. Just in case anybody wants to change the project. We've been on Conquering Companies for a month now. Okay, so System Shock is open, Genre Gauntlet is open, PC Pandemic is open, and Franchise Frenzy is open. We're going to go over to Streamloots. And we are going to... open up Franchise Frenzy. I guess I just gotta find it. Oh, this is the premium buffoonery pack, that's why. Okay. My collections, channel cards, Genre Gauntlet, Conquering Companies, System Shock, PC Pandemic. Conquering Companies doesn't matter, we can hide that. And project change. Spooky ghost! Okay. Whatever. Alright. That's open if y'all want to change it. 40,000 points. Otherwise, we are going to continue checking this game out. What we need to do is we need to go to the north because we can just wipe out enemies and kind of power level her up. Will Fortifier win the lottery? I mean, I did. Just took me a second. It's gonna be Antidote Herb, yep. Oh, thanks for buying those packs. I appreciate it.
6 packs.
Very kind of you. We leveled up. Oh, congrats, PETA, you're level 2. Oh, what a time to be alive. Okay. Wait, so teach me what I can do with a Genre Gauntlet card. If you choose Genre Gauntlet, it changes the project to Genre Gauntlet. You can choose any genre, and we will explore that entire genre all the way through, from the beginning to the end, or until it gets changed on a vote that happens every other Friday. Actually, no, it's every Friday. Yeah, it can be any genre. Now, the franchise lock basically takes precedence over our overrides and lets you choose any game franchise, and that becomes a lock for 2 weeks. If that makes sense. Who's poisoned? Poisson. I would much rather just have one character in this game. The way it's set up, it's just like, it's more punishing to... I mean, shit, let's just save up our money, I guess. I don't think there's anything else I can... So you can force me to play Fallout. I would strongly advise against making RPG Genre Gauntlet, because instantaneously, I would say I would have to finish this first. We're already in an RPG stop right now. However, if you chose, like, Interplay, there's a good chance we'll end up on it naturally. Maybe. Did they do Fallout 3? Yeah, RPG is not really a good choice right now. Let's see. Where's my... Who made... Because I know you want Fallout 3 or New Vegas or one of those. So it was Bethesda. Now, Bethesda's a rich company, right? But that's a company that's under company conquest. So, if you're doing Genre Gauntlet, I'll let you go to this website right here. Are you on your phone right now, or are you on a computer? Either way, you can go to this website, and you can find pretty much any of these, and we'll tackle them, right? From certain settings, vehicular themes, educational, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to go through Moby Games. And Moby Games is a great repository. I strongly suggest everybody become familiar with the website. You'll learn so much about video game history from there. Why are you running away from the little girl with a bamboo stick? She's useless. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, did McShits level up? No, maybe it was Esker. Yeah, finally Esker's 10. And he learned a new spell. What spell did he learn? Return. That's a good spell. Return is basically a wyvern wing, but it's just so much. Do you have any genres you've been pining for? I am open to everything. But I will say I've been wanting to play fighting games for a long time, if it's any consolation. Brother. I wonder if she... Well, it doesn't matter because she's dead. Yeah, just heal the dead person. This is not a good time to grind a character that's level 1. It's not good. This is rough. This is incredibly frustrating. Brother. No. Fighting sounds fun as fuck? Alright, cool. So starting next week... Actually, no, this week. Starting this week, we'll be, playing ourselves fighting games under Genre Gauntlet. That's cool. I look forward to that. Let's go ahead and do... There's admin stuff I have to do, so let's go ahead and, let's just get into it and update everything that I need to update here. Don't feel like you're breaking me away from the games. I promise you're not. This is something I love to do. And I think all of y'all are secretly whores for spreadsheets anyway, so... Alright, project status. We're gonna go, I think, Genre Gauntlet. The last one we were doing was... I don't know. Oh. It was open world games. FJ, we'll just put it right here. Open world. Because I recognize that a mile away. Because we played Vet and it was trash. Okay. Where's fighting? Fighting games. And we're gonna go from date released to the newest. A lot of early games. A lot of early games. We're gonna make sure that gets added, so... Insert cell, shift down. Fighting genre. It is unstarted. And we're going all the way back to 1975 with swords. Not familiar with it. Actually, I think I have seen this, but this is probably going to be something that's going to be a little bit hard to do, but we'll try our best. This is arcade. Let me take all these and fuck them off right here. Boop. Hello. Thank you. Why? You're expecting just to get silly cards? No, you get good cards every now and then. Alright, 1976 brought us Heavyweight Champ. That's a Sega arcade game, I'm familiar with it. Heavyweight Champ. That is an arcade game. It's Sega, so there's no rules of release for that. It's also part of a franchise. Heavyweight Champs. We've never played it before, so that's okay. Then 1979 had two games. with Arena, which is on the Swidipika. I'll tell you right now, I don't think we're gonna play this one. SWTPC 6800. Sweat PC. This is a it's a very old computer. Very, very old computer. And I don't think we're going to be able to play them. I'm not going to fault us for a skip on things that are so old like that. Boxing, knock 'em out. This is on a dedicated console, which means this was probably... Yeah, we can't. This is dedicated. Dedicated means that it was basically its own little console, and I don't play dedicated games. No play, no skip. So that's not going to count. This will probably be the same thing. I'm just going to take away the no play for that. This is a very obscure computer. I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Oh boy! The Swidipus 68! Look at that fucking thing! Can't wait to whip out the Composer synthesizer. How much on eBay? Brother, this is gonna be like, you're talking about tens of thousands of dollars. Alright, Sweat PC 6800. Let's see what they want for it. We got the computer parts for just shy of 700 bucks. Just a cool 700, and that's it. This is probably one of those that you kind of built yourself, so yeah, that's not happening. They want your soul, it's true. Alright, then we go to 1979's third game, which is Samurai. Samurai is a very, very archaic fighting game created by Sega. It is a standalone, and it's arcade. Next up is 1980 with 3 games. 1, 2, 3. One of which I'm actually low-key kind of interested in. We got Boxing, aka the top-down rock'em sock'em game between 2 testicles, 2 ovaries. I actually own that one. We might be able to play it. That's 2600, and this is an Activision game, one of the first ones. And plus 2. And Boxing is its own game. Then we got Dueling Droids. The earliest sword fighting fencing game. This is on the Trash 80. It's a TRS 80. And that's a standalone. Then we got Dino Wars. What is Dino Wars? Oh, Jesus Christ, it looks bad. Alright, TRS, another Trash 80 game. Look at the fucking, look at this. What are they doing? Can I franchise you lock on that? Yeah, you can, but I don't have the money to buy any games right now, and I don't emulate Switch. Emulate Wii right now, because you're talking about trying to emulate something. I don't have any money to buy it, so you'd basically just be throwing away a franchise lock. But I am interested in Dino Wars. Seems like a real solid game. Alright, 1981. Yeah, just make sure you do that before you franchise lock. That would be the important thing. Alright, then we got Swashbuckler. This is another weird fencing game. Swashbuckler on the Apple II. There's also on a few other computers like the FM7 and PC98. Plus 2. Swashbuckler is its own thing. 1982. Man, fighting games really didn't have an identity yet, did they? They just kind of floated around. 1, 2, 3. We got Knockout on the Atari 8-bit, which means it's probably going to be something I can't play. Yeah, you bet. No, I got you. One of the earliest proper boxing games. Then we have The Bile Stowed, whatever that means. On Apple II. and it's a standalone. Then we have Karate on the 2600. This is the only game that it was on, too. Then we move on to 1983 with a shit ton of fighting games, one of which is very well known. We have Bushido, which was a DOS game. We have Heavy Boxing on the MSX and the Sword, and I don't do the Sword. However, I know for a fact that's going to be a company violation. CV for HAL Labs. So that's going to be a no play. So this is going to be our first instance of something that we're going to have to look out for, because we haven't made it this far in HAL Labs, I don't think. Have I played Heavy Boxing on the MSX? I have not. Alright, so that's going to be something that we're going to be like, nope, can't do that. Company violation. CV HAL Labs. And I'll go through and I'll fix this, and I will let you know if anything is like getting in the way. Is it related to the DOS game? No, it is not. Totally different thing. Then we have Ninja on the X1. It was also on the MSX. This is a Hudson Soft game. So it's going to be CV Hudson. Let's check and see if we played it. Sharp X1. I have not. Okay. Have I played it on the MSX? Hopefully we played it on the MSX, so it doesn't count. I have. Ninja Kage. Okay, so this is fine. We're good with that one. I can just say I played the MSX version. That's going to be another no play. Mark that as green. If I remember right, that game was absolute dog shit anyway. Then we have Ninja Warrior. Ninja Warrior on the TRS-80 Coco, which is basically Moon Patrol with extra steps. The Attack of the Phantom Karate Devils on the Commodore 64. It's a standalone. Say It Ain't So. Then we have two Game & Watch games. They're both dedicated. We don't play dedicated, so I'm just going to take those out. We'll ignore them. LCD, dedicated handheld, we don't do that. Then we have Chuck Norris Super Kicks on the Commodore 64 plus like 5. This is the first Chuck Norris game in his franchise. Chuck Norris. Let's copy this. Let's get some extra space down here. Really want to set up what we're doing. We do at least 64 of these. Then we go into 1983. Oh wait, that was 1983. My bad. 1984. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 games for 84. We have Beast War, which is on the Apple II. It is a standalone. Black Belt on the Commodore 64 Apple II. That's a standalone. Competition Karate, which is on the Commodore 64 and the Apple II. I'm just going to make it A2 so I know it's not all. That's a standalone. Then the big one, Karate Champ, officially considered one of the first true fighting games out there. It's an arcade, but it was also on like everything else. Karate Champ is a standalone, but it is a very impressive game, and it's very important. Then we have Kung Fu. on the ZX Spectrum, which I can't wait to fuck off because it's going to be trash. It's also a standalone. Kung Fu Master. Kung Fu Master on the MSX Spectra. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Then Kung Fu the Master. Kung Fu the Master on the Dragon 3264. It's been a while since we played a Dragon 3264 game. Snake Pit. Snake Pit, which is an arcade game. It's a standalone. Storm Warrior. Commodore 64. It's a standalone. Tirnanog. Isn't that show? Isn't that a show? ZX Spectrum. It's a ZX plus 2. And it is part of a series. Part of Chucha Lane. But this is the first game in it, so I'm not worried about it. Ultraman. Is this the first Ultraman game? I think it is. It is! This is the first Ultraman game. That's going to be exciting. Game & Watch, we don't do dedicated. Then we have Archon 2 Adept. That is on the Commodore 64 plus about 15 other fucking consoles. This is part of the Archon series, which is a ROR violation. The previous game is Archon the Light and Dark, and if I remember right, this is just a special version of chess, so I have no problem parlaying that. I think I played it for a video that I did, so that's not a problem at all. Chinese Heroes! Chinese Heroes, also known as Super Chinese. This is an arcade game, but it was also on the NES, so like +3. This is part of the Super Chinese series. We have Eureka, which is a Commodore 64/ZX game. It's a standalone. Then we got a Nintendo game, one of our earliest Nintendo fighting games, Urban Champion. It's kind of shit, but it is what it is. It's a standalone. It's on the NES. Technically on the arcade as well because it was on the Versus system, and it's in every compilation ever, so. 84 is beefy. It's a beefy girl. Let's go to 85. What's next? 85? Yeah, 85. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30 games. Well, we found when the thing started going crazy. Alright, 1985 brought us by Fire and Sword. This is a DOS game, and it's a standalone. It looks like shit. Then we have Frank Bruno's Boxing. Commodore 64. And the ZX. There's a few more too. It's a standalone. Galactic Warriors. Arcade. This is a CV for Konami. It's going to be a no play. That was on the arcade. Let's see if I played Galactic Warriors. We did. It got fucked off because it's trash. Good. Okay. Played it on the arcade, so that's going to be a skip. That's that stupid robot game that we played that was just dreadful. And apparently the only one in the franchise. Then we have Gates of Dawn. Commodore 64. What's up, Chili? How are you? Then we have Karate. We're going to be starting a conquest on every fighting game ever. So I'm kind of making a list right now. Karate on the Trash 80. I'm okay with that. It's a standalone game. Then we have Point Blank Karate. We're just going to call it Point Blank Karate. Which was a Sinclair game. But we're going to care about the Amiga version because I don't emulate Atari ST. This is a very pretty game. It's a standalone. Then Kinnikuman Coliseum Deathmatch. Now, I'll say that right now. This is probably the Kinnikuman, which is that manga. There's one game that came out before. It looks like a simulation game for the PC-88. So that's going to be an ROR violation, but I'll parlay that one other game so we play it. Knuckle Joe. That's an arcade game. It's a standalone. Then we have Kung Fu on the Excel Vision. Never heard of that. What is the Excel Vision? A 9-console thing. Alright, we'll have to look that up. That's new to me. Then we have Kung Fu, The Way of the Exploding Fist on the CPC plus 7. So this is on everything. This is part of a franchise just known as Fist. Then we have Lady Master of Kung Fu. It's an arcade game. Not familiar with it. This looks like elevator action, but with punching. Then we have Metal Clash. Metal Clash, that's an arcade game. It is a standalone. Shanghai Kid on the arcade. A lot of arcade fighters coming up. And this is part of the Flying Dragon series. Shaolin Master. That's Dragon 3264. It's a standalone. Star Rank Boxing on the ZX. What could possibly go wrong? Apparently there was many of these. Then we have Thai Boxing on the Commodore 16 plus the 4. I'm not familiar with that at all. Then we have the Fifth Axis, which was a CPC game. CPC plus 3, it's a lower CL game, which means it's going to be dog shit. World Championship Karate. World Championship Karate. Very popular ZX Spectrum game. Also on 10 other consoles. This is also subject to a pretty big lawsuit that happened back in the day. Data East sued the shit out of System 3 over this. And they lost. Then we have Yar Kung Fu. Which is an MSX game. It's part of ER. I already beat it. So we're not going to play it again. Because that game sucks and I don't want anything to do with it. Then we have ER Kung Fu, the arcade game. Which is the same thing. So we just copy this, paste this. Instead of this, it's arcade. It's part of the ER line. And I beat it. I'm not playing it again. Then we have ER Kung Fu 2, the shitty MSX game. And it is, I think, ER, and I think it's the last one. Wait, Shaolin's Road is part of the ER game line of games? I hated Shaolin's Road. What's this? I think I already beat... Didn't I do a Series Slayer on ER? I did, okay. So I've actually beaten all of those in there. I'm not going to mess with that. Then we have Beach Head 2, The Dictator Strikes Back on the Commodore 64 plus 3, or plus 4. This is part of Beachhead. And it is an RWAR violation, but I will parlay the other game. I don't see how this is fighting. There must be some fighting in it. Chanbara on the arcade. Standalone. Then that other game, Dundarach, on the ZX and the CPC. This is part of the Q-Clane. And I have a few more spots. Let's go ahead and open these. Oh yeah? What are you saying it for? Ah, refusal of renewal or something? Is that what it means? Coliseum, which is a Thompson game. Right of rescission. Are you a mortgage loan originator? Do you work for a title company? We got Chop Suey, which is a Atari 8-bit game. It's a standalone. Karate Warrior on the BBC Micro. Oh, gotcha. Please don't do it. My children won't eat. Do we have Mat Mania on the arcade? It's a Technos game. And apparently it's a part of a series too. It's called The Exciting Hour. I think this is a wrestling game. Then we finally get Gladiator. And that's on the ZX plus 2. It's a Domart game, which means it's trash. Alright! There we go, we've got our list together. We will be set to figure that out at some point. Alright? We'll move on to that effective tomorrow. We'll go ahead and update all of the things, take down all the cards. Genre Gauntlet is great. And also, we're going to be opening up the Genre Gauntlet cards tonight after the stream is over for anybody who wants to buy those. Gladiator, is that one word or 4? It's just 1. What's up? How you doing? I'd do better if I didn't have to keep wasting money on healing her. It's a horrible place to grind it. Alright. He's gonna be our heavy hitter. Excuse me. Why? Why? I feel like Peeta's so fucking whack, dude. She's so whack. And she can't carry any items. Like, there's no... Like, there's oddly specific things she can carry. Otherwise, she's walking around with a stick whacking people. Which is so silly. Just gotta sit here and grind. Yes. She should be level 3 soon, though. 260. I don't have an experience chart in front of me, so. But this is our full party. We're only gonna get 3 people, so if we can get her leveled up, we'll be fine. Yeah, I'll go buy her a magic knife in a little bit. That was an easy mob. I want to make it all the way there without having to, you know... I guess we should just go. Just fucking send it. So they're just missing? Cool. There we go, got up to 3. Gotta get her up to speed. The zombie. Attack the darkness, right? I love zombies in this game. A lot of XP. 2 big cobras. Hit. Good job, Peter. You tried so hard. Hells yeah. I actually really like this one. I was afraid I wasn't gonna like Dragon Warrior 2 based on just how ridiculous Dragon Warrior 1 was. This is actually a really fun game. Alright, back to safer territory where she can actually attack things and kill them. And so can I. Drakies! Yay. Yeah, there's all just whack-ass shit here. We gotta go to the south, it'll make more sense. And we're getting good money. It's very, very similar. Very similar. Oh, my bad, it's up here. We could take off her clothes, she could be butt-ass naked. There's a hack of this game that has it play similar to the re-release. Oh, does it? Is it like a quality of life improvement one? Yeah, so far it's in like It's an A territory for me, I think. Oh, better equipment allowances, so we're not carrying just, 6 of everything. It's Jizz Slugs. What are they doing here? Very easy. Prince of Canuck is limited to the Iron Spear being his most... Well, make sure you're not spoiling anything, because I didn't know that, and I've never played this before. Oops. There he is. There you go, Peter, you killed your first human. How does it feel? I don't want a bamboo stick, come on. So it's gonna be a long trek to go to the right. But this is where we gotta wrap up for the night because I have to wake up early, get my kids to the bus stop so I can make it all the way across the fucking state to do shotgun training, which is great and wonderful. For anybody who's on YouTube, feel free to come to Twitch. There's a lot more I can do for you, be it sound effects, Streamloots cards, or channel point redeems, things I cannot incorporate for you now because YouTube just doesn't allow it. For everybody on Twitch, feel free to check out my YouTube. It's a wonderful place, tons of video game related content, video game history, top 10 lists, things to really scratch that little nostalgia itch. There is a new video out for everybody on YouTube, by the way. It's 10 PC games you should play, part 8. The next video is going to be one of heavy contention, and that is the 10 worst franchises on the NES. And I know that that's going to be a conversation piece for a lot of people. It's going to be a fuck you 40 kind of night, but it's scripted. I've recorded some audio for it, and I plan on just running with it. You know, it was a something. You know what I'm saying? Something that we talked about. It was requested. We're gonna raid Jank Jesus because the raid was guided, so we're gonna do that. Kyle's an amazing person. He's a really cool dude. Starting tomorrow, we're gonna be doing fighting games. Obviously, for the rest of this week, we have the RPG, that we have the Dragon Warrior, and that's what we'll be putting our time and effort into because we're still currently in an RPG stop for our backlog. So we'll deal with that as it comes, right? He's playing Fright Fest. What's that? What's Fright Fest? Also, what is this? I don't know what that means. Oh, he's doing Resident Evil. He's doing the remake. That's a good game. That sounds good. As always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes, fortify out, keep the flames of hope burning, and the flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. We'll be back tomorrow with more Dragon Warrior, and guess what? On Friday, we're doing the same fucking thing because it's just Dragon Warrior all the time. We gotta beat it, okay? Come over on this raid if you're on Twitch. Kyle's awesome. Send him some love, and have a great night, okay? Take care.
There's supposed to be a video attached. I'm not seeing it.